I couldn't believe it. The gun was going off by itself, finding its own target. In a stunning turn of events, it had shot and killed the intruder who had been hiding in our house all along.
A son who comes home from college in the middle of the night finds he's forgotten his key and decides to let himself in through a patio door. Ironically, a genuine intruder had already broken into the house too. How do you explain the fact that this gun would not shoot the son, yet moments later, it fires and hits the intruder? Could it be that this gun had a special safety feature? One that only permitted it to fire at a true enemy? Or is this a gun that has only been fired by a writer's imagination?
Next, a painter possesses a mysterious secret power. On Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction.
What mysteries lie within the frame of a portrait? Why do the eyes of a painting often seem to follow us as we walk across a room? The fact is, once someone paints our portrait, a curious phenomenon takes place. There's a silent understanding that the painting itself will outlive both its subject and its artist. Painter William Corzine understood the power of the portrait far more than most men. For him, it was a power that would eventually pose the question, does art imitate life or death? Art is an elusive and complex subject. For centuries, people have argued over it, attempted to define it, redefine it, all in an effort to describe it. For renowned landscape artist William Corzine, his foray into portrait painting produced a strange power he never knew he had. This is the story of an artist that by all outward appearances seems to be blessed or cursed with a very unique power, one that would change his life and the life of his subjects forever.
All finished.
William, it's very lovely.
You can take delivery on Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Would you like me to postpone it?
No. I just didn't think it would be so soon.
What was this strange power William Corzine held in his hands? What made his clientele so unique? And why is it that Edith Watterson, just like all the others, never picked up her finished portrait?
Amy, what if it's wrong?
It's not wrong. You've been chosen. You have a special gift.
And as William's doubt grew, so did his reputation. His special gift passed secretly by word of mouth to a very select group of people who all had one thing in common.
Please, don't stop. I keep painting.
To all his subjects, William was their last salvation, their last hope to halt the endless days of suffering, agony, and pain.
Hi.
Can I help you?
Well, I would like you to paint my portrait.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is a private studio.
I know. Look, I don't have a lot of money. I can't afford to pay you much, but I really need you to paint my portrait.
It's not about money. I'm just very selective about who I paint.
Mrs. Watterson said you would help me.
And he went about painting her as fast as he could, doing his best to capture her spirit on the canvas. William was determined to end the painful torment of this afflicted young lady who had come to him in her moment of need.
Finished. Your portrait is done. Something the matter?
No. No, it's good. It's just... it's overwhelming. I didn't expect it to be so powerful. When can I take it home?
You can take delivery on Wednesday.
Michelle's portrait would be one of his most satisfying, but it set off a chain of events that would tear his world apart.
William Corzine?
Yes, how can I help you?
It's about Michelle Taylor.
What about her?
She's dead. I want to ask you a couple of questions.
His mind raced with 1,000 thoughts. How could he have trusted her so completely?
What's wrong?
Amy, I made a terrible mistake.
What are you talking about?
The police were just here. Michelle Taylor is dead.
But isn't that why you drew her portrait?
Amy, she wasn't sick. She was depressed because her boyfriend left her.
Oh my God.
She was 23. She had her whole life ahead of her. But I painted her portrait. It killed her.
William had one last portrait to paint. He worked endlessly, painting day and night until it was finally done. The portrait was without doubt William's finest effort to date. His body was discovered by his assistant the following morning. An autopsy revealed that he died of a heart attack. Was this a desperate attempt to escape justice, or a final test for William Corzine, an experiment to resolve his own uncertainty, his own disbelief that a mortal man could possess a power over life itself? Did William Corzine really have the power to end the lives of his subjects? Or were their deaths a logical extension of their extremely fragile states of health? If so, then how do you explain the death of Michelle Taylor, a young woman in the prime of her life? Of course, she was despondent over a lost love, and deep depression has been known to contribute to the demise of an otherwise healthy individual. And what of William's final gesture? Did he really take his own life by painting a self-portrait? Or had the gruesome circumstances of his life become too much for his heart to bear? Could this story of an artist be inspired by actual events? Or is this a tale of artful deception?
Next, two boys explore the life and death corridors of a hospital on Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction.
An all-access pass is a precious commodity because it takes you wherever you want to go. Everybody wants one. Yet they're only issued to a precious few. People will pay thousands of dollars for such passes at sports events, rock concerts, press conferences. At a hospital, it takes on a different meaning. Only the most qualified professional personnel can be allowed to have one. The rest of us can only guess what life and death mysteries are hidden within the corridors of a medical center. But with the help of this pass, two young men are about to find out.
The first time I met Eddie was when we shared a room together at the county hospital. I didn't know too much about him, only that his father was a doctor at the hospital, and he was afraid of dying. They had him taking test after test, but nobody would tell him what was wrong. I found out later he had a heart murmur. But when this story happened, all I knew about Eddie's condition was that he was just like me. Very, very bored. Eddie, will you knock it off? You're driving me nuts.
99 channels and nothing on.
Hi, son.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah. How you doing tonight, Kevin?
Never better, Doc. Nothing nicer than strained green beans for dinner.
I can sympathize. At least it's dry in here.
So were the green beans.
So, Dad, being that you work here and all, how about checking me out and taking me home?
Sorry. One more day, kiddo.
I thought you said it was nothing.
I'm sure it is. We just have to run a couple more tests. Sorry.
One more day, right?
I promise. Hey, I gotta go pick up your mom and Chad.
Traitor.
Sleep tight, son. All right?
Later, Doc.
Later, Mr. O'Donnell.
I have a feeling there's something my dad's not telling me. What if I have some kind of deadly disease?
Oh, that'd be cool. That means I get the room to myself.
What are you doing?
Dad shouldn't leave things just lying around in his coat pocket.
You stole that?
Prefer the word liberated.
We gotta give it back.
Your dad's not gonna need it tonight. Let's go out and have a little fun. Of course, if you're too scared, you can stay in here all night and watch infomercials.
Look, my dad's worked here ever since I was born. I've been over every square inch of this hospital.
I bet there's one place you haven't been. Showtime. Oh, this is cool. And this is your brain on formaldehyde.
I don't think this is such a good idea.
Help me, Eddie, help me!
We can get in really big trouble for this.
Oh, this is excellent. Oh, rock on! Just chill. Let's see who's behind door number 1.
What are you doing? Are you nuts?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot you're afraid of dying.
That's it. I'm going back. Somebody's coming. Hide, quick!